My name is Dylan Wiglesworth, and I've been married for 3 years to Kimberly. We have one kid and one on the way. Be here in March, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, I work at Ford Motor Company. I'm a material handler there. We drop off all the bolts that build the Super Duties. So build the F-250, the F-550. Been there for almost 5 years, coming up on 5 years, yep. My Man Up story is actually going to start in high school, way before Man Up was even thought about. So I was very strong in my Christian faith. Every time the doors were open, we were at church, inviting everybody we could find, getting as much involvement in our church at Rockhaven Baptist as we could in our youth group, and it was awesome. Graduate and fall into the normal, life and kind of fall away a little bit, and get married, have a kid, and then, realize that it's time for me to kind of step up and be who I'm supposed to be as a Christian father and husband. So I tell my wife, we're supposed to find us a church, and we need to get into it and get serious about it. So that was last summer. Shortly after that, we start going to different churches. Shortly after that, I get a text from Adam Fashee saying that there's this new idea, Man Up Meade County. It's a group of guys getting together and supporting each other. It's like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's do it. So I come to the first one, and it was everything and more than you could imagine. And it really, really helped me with how I was supposed to lead my family. Not necessarily explain how, but show me people that do that. Gave me good examples. So everything started going pretty smooth for us, this was, I may get my dates mixed up. I'm wanting to say early winter, late fall. I can't remember exactly when the first one was, right around September. Everything was going great. We landed at a church, Journey Church, which I forgot to mention. We're now members of Journey Church. Ended up joining the praise band. We were in good shape, and mentally, spiritually, we were in good shape. And December 16th, my brother had a car accident that he didn't survive. So the initial response to something like that is to be angry or confused or, all of these negative emotions. But I felt a comfort that you can't really explain. That helps me get through it. So I continue to go to church. And the next Man Up meeting was here at Radiant. We were upstairs, and the guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy that was here was talking about his best friend that he was calling his brother, that he had just lost. And it sounded like I was up there talking. And it broke me down, but it still comforted me. The Radiant praise team came up, and they started playing a song, and as soon as I heard it, first 3 notes, I knew what song it was, and it was Reckless Love by Corey Asbury. which was my brother's, which was played at my brother's funeral. And it just like tore me apart, but in the best way possible. And I went up front. Everyone was still sitting in their seats. And I went up front. I don't know why. But I bent over and I just started praying. And I had a couple hands touch my back, and I knew who they were, but it didn't even matter. And they were praying with me. And it was just extremely powerful. And then I opened my eyes and look up, and there was 10, 15 people around me praying with me, people I didn't know, people that didn't understand what was really going on, but it didn't matter. They were just there to support me and anyone else that was in need at that time. And I don't know if that particular instance is what moved me to where I am now with it, but I've decided that I want to treat every day and every person, every situation that I come in contact with from here on with that same love that those 10 or 15 handful of random people gave to me, so that they can feel the same way that I felt that night. I just live my life as a Christian. And people ask, I mean, you know, like, people know my situation. People understand that I just lost my brother last year. And I mean, it hurts bad, but I'm a happy person. You know, I'm a joyful person. People ask why, and you just tell them why. Find a church, be in a church, and not just be in the church, get involved in it. If you can play an instrument, play in a band, if you're good at making coffee, make coffee in the morning, whatever you can do, be involved in your church and make a difference in that service and in the community and county and state and whatever. Make the difference.